Again, Luke 6, verse 27, still the same sermon. He's repeating himself. But to you who are listening, I say, love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who mistreat you. Can you imagine Christians throughout the world who are being persecuted, physically abused, physically tortured, imprisoned, starving, cold, hot, wondering what's going on with their families, husbands being killed, people being murdered? How do you forgive that? How do you love the terrorists who are doing this to you? You can't. But that's what Jesus tells us to do. How does he tell us to do something we can't possibly do? How do you love someone who kills your mother? How do you love somebody who murders someone in your family? How do you love that person? Let me tell you, there's only one way. It's that you've been filled up with so much of God that his love can love. If you're nothing, if you will just empty yourself and be filled up with all that God is, his love will flow like a funnel to even the ones who hate you. Now, I don't think anybody here has lost a member of a family like that, so let's talk about just ordinary, everyday offenses. Someone has it out for you. They want to get your job, whatever it is. You've got a husband or a wife that's abusive in the home. How do you keep forgiving, 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 forgiving? You start out by just do something nice for them. The Bible says repay evil with kindness. Jesus said that. Repay evil with kindness. If somebody does something evil, go immediately find something to do that's nice for the person who hurt you. Because that's what it means to bless those who curse you. And of course, we're to pray for people who mistreat us. Luke 6:34 goes on and it says, and if you lend to those from whom you expect repayment, what credit is that to you? Even sinners lend to sinners, expecting to be repaid in full. But love your enemies. Do good to them. And lend to them without expecting to get anything back. This is the part I like the best. Then your reward will be great, and you will be children of the Most High. Because He is kind to the ungrateful and the wicked. You know, God is kind even to the ungrateful. And by the way, when you're ungrateful, He puts that right in the same category as wicked. Right? And He says He's kind to the ungrateful and the wicked. Be merciful just as your Father is merciful. So you can see that there's something that God requires of us. There's a higher standard.